Hey everybody, welcome back to dansfera.com and sferarealestate.com. As you may or may not know, my goal is to read a book a month this year. I'm well ahead of that, by the way. And then do a book review, alright? And I try to do them like short book reviews, like 2 minutes or less. I'll do my best. My latest is this one, Jim Cramer, Confessions of a Street Addict. It's an autobiography. It's his first book, actually. He wrote this book in 2002 or 2003, right before he got his show Mad Money on CNBC, which is what he's most famous for now. But this book talks about his life, his childhood, his college days, how he went to Harvard Law School and he's actually an attorney, how he then got hired by Goldman Sachs as a salesman and became a trader, and he was always interested in trading. Even in college, he had a hedge fund where he was investing other people's money for them and producing tremendous returns. This book is not about how to trade or how to invest. Some of his other books talk about that, and I'll be reading his other books and reviewing them right here for you later. This book's more about his autobiography, like his story, how he got started, how he started thestreet.com, which was a blog slash financial investing website back in the late 90s and early 2000s, way before anyone was doing this. His only other competitor was MarketWatch. Since then, he's taken thestreet.com public. He's retired as a hedge fund manager. Actually, this book talks about his addiction to Wall Street and how if you're going to be a hedge fund manager, you actually need to have an unhealthy amount of addiction to the market and to stocks and to trading stocks. And if you don't have that, you're not going to do well at hedge fund managing. In fact, he says if you are not willing to sacrifice everything, including family, relationships, having a life, anything like that, which he actually did, he had to sacrifice those things in order to become successful, you should not be managing other people's money if you're not willing to do that. So this book's really interesting. It's a really, if you look up workaholic in the dictionary, during the 90s, the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, this guy was a complete workaholic, right? At the expense of his family, his kids. That's why he retired. At the end of this book, right around the time he was finished writing it, he retired from his hedge fund and started working for CNBC as an analyst and for thestreet.com. So, fantastic book, excellent philosophy into the mind of Jim Cramer, and excellent look into the behind the scenes of Wall Street and stock traders and that whole world. I definitely recommend it. One of the better autobiographies I've ever read. That could be because I'm interested in stocks and I'm a fan of Jim Cramer. But I think there's so many things you can take out of this, not just a behind the scenes look at Wall Street or just an interesting story of Jim Cramer or how he started a tech website, a financial investing website, thestreet.com, without any tech knowledge at all, and how he took that public and now it's a multi-million dollar company. I find all of that fascinating. The most fascinating thing I find is his philosophy of what it takes to be a great hedge fund manager. It means that you have to sacrifice everything else in your life to do that. And oftentimes we do have to do that, and we may not be in the world of hedge funds, but whatever industry we're in, you may have to make a lot of sacrifices in order to be the best or to just survive in your industry. And his point is, do what you got to do, but make sure you have an exit plan, because otherwise you're going to miss out on life, right? Check out the book. Excellent book. I give it like an 8 out of 10. dansfera.com and sferarealestate.com. Take care.